This video will cover Trappe van Vergelyking, or degrees of comparison. So Afrikaans is very similar, obviously, with your long sounds. With Trappe van Vergelyking, you're minusing one of the vowels, and this time instead of meervoud, instead of just adding the E, you're adding an ER to the end of the word. A short sound, you're doubling the last consonant and you're adding your ER. In a long sound ending in an F, you're obviously applying this, you're minusing one of the vowels. That F then changes to a W and you add an ER. A short sound ending, a short vowel ending in an F, obviously you're changing that F to a WW and you're adding an ER. Then if the word ends on an R, we add a DER, general rule. Then a long sound ending on G, we replace the G with an ER, and then if it becomes an OE or EE, then that second E will get a deelteken to help with pronunciation. Then a short sound ending on a G, we add a TER, so we can have lig, and then because lig is a short sound ending on a G, it becomes ligter. Then if a word ends on a D, we replace the D with an ER. So if we had a word like coat, K-O-U-D, we simply take away the D and we add an ER. So it will become koer. Then remember, it is not a deelteken E because it will be O-U-E. U and E next to each other does not qualify for a deelteken. Then if the word ends on an E, no matter how many syllables, you put a meer before the word for the vergrotende trap and a mees before the word for the oortreffende trap. Then if the word ends on a K, we replace the K with a G and we add an ER. Then the oortreffende trap, which is the biggest, we simply add a STE to the word unless it is an exception, and these are the most common exceptions that we have seen: baie, bietjie, dikwels, goed, nuut, selde, and then remember another important one is dood. You can't be more dead, so dood is dood for all of them. Then just in terms of how to recognize which one to apply, either the vergrotende trap or the oortreffende trap, because they won't necessarily tell you, apply the vergrotende trap or do the oortreffende trap. So a general rule for vergrotende trap is you'll see the word as before the word that you are required to change, whereas for the oortreffende trap, you'll generally see the word D, D-I-E, before the word that's required to change. And that concludes the video on Trappe van Vergelyking.